Yeah. Welcome to Embrace the Darkness in the Rabbit Hole. Na of course Soft Life Dizo kama K hapa hivi. And today we have a guest, but before tuende kwa guest, Karembo. Introduce yourself.
Another Saturday, another episode, part 2 of masculinity and femininity. I'm not going to call it versus. I'm going to call it end.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm so happy by the way. Akila tuko na Amy. Amy is back.
Unakuwa umekufia Amy nini? We had a discussion that you're into both sides.
Both
of you?
She is into both sides. Like
why did I
both
say?
Teams.
I like the phenomenology haraka.
Wewe kwanza wewe
Having a discussion. She is.
It was about her. It wasn't about both of us.
No. That was
Okay,
a you thing, by
I'll
the way.
But go ahead.
So, yeah, Amy, karibu.
Thank you.
It's been a minute, by the way.
It has. But I'm happy to be back. That's the important part.
Yes, it is.
Where have you been?
I was here the last show. Don't act like I've been.
From that time to right now, where have you been? Sini swali tu, ni nini uko defensive na ni swali tu polite.
I've been good. I've been working on things. I generated an app. Did I
Damn.
tell
For
you
real?
that? Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I did, and
On
I
what?
pitched it to someone, and they're going to get it. It's so cool.
So what's the app about?
Using AI, of course, because I'm not coding. Who's coding? I think even the coders are abandoning coding.
Okay, so like what's the app about?
Administration and marketing. It's like an agent that does the work for them.
Nice. Alafu nyo wili. Is this an Insta thing or the dress code key, the mnataka kuvaa Yesu. Amy slit yako imefika wapi?
Hata mimi, I mean, my Jesus just died, so anangoja afufuke.
We're here resurrecting.
Is it a slit ama hii tu yani ini foa?
You know it's a slit because you've seen me when I was coming in.
No, like as in I'm just saying like it's basically nika ni t-shirt alafu iko na mbele tu na nyuma.
Sema
Jesus.
With like a pinch somewhere.
Oh, so
Just
this
in
is
case it's needed.
just sema nakaa gorgeous.
so this is Jesus attire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hata mimi nangoja afufuke like over midnight.
No, Yesu anakaa mpenda matiti. Mr. Baiko.
Yeah, yes sir. Unajua nimesema acha nikuachie umalize.
Umeona vile?
Once you start.
Yesu.
I told you Jesus is my Kenodia. You refuse to accept. Tungekuwa pamoja hivi. Kwa Baiko is in the motherfucking building. In Embrace the Darkness in the motherfucking Rabbit Hole. Hey, leo tuko na maua bana. Na tuko Kimathi Street. Hey, things are looking good bana. At first I never used to subscribe for gender equality, but leo nimeona sense.
It's nice. It's good. Yeah,
It's important.
Hapa tumekaa na watu wako na butt plugs man.
You had to bring it in there.
Shit. Kwani inafaa kuwa wapi?
No,
Lakini, no.
We let Dizo slide it out.
No. It's Baiko who's introduced it tafadhali.
No, but then let me shock you.
Thank
These
you.
two-
God bless you.
These guys
I
were
don't know what's going on.
See, last week you guys were trying to have a conversation where you're deciding who goes to jail and who will be your bankmate. So I think that's what's happening here.
No,
Dizo
Baiko refused to
and
go to
Baiko.
jail, so I was like, it's okay.
Kwani you wanted me to go to jail?
No, I was asking you like if maybe one day tumepatikana jail, just me and you are in jail, you know. Like I don't know, maybe you've conned someone outside there, and then me maybe you know, like
Imagine this.
I killed someone, I don't know.
Bro, what will I be doing in jail?
You conned someone
Kwani I'm not good at what I'm doing.
at conning. I don't know. Hata mimi I'm guessing I'm also good. You know, uncertainty.
Bro,
something might happen.
If we are in jail the same time with you, Jua, there's a problem somewhere.
In the system.
Yes,
So-
the system has not
Someone
There's
sent
a
us
matrix
there.
issue.
Exactly.
So,
sana sana naona ni Putin. But yeah, man, Dizo, tuambie leo unatakaje bana?
bro,
Leo
tuna
mimi
flow.
niko
Seti leo
pilot.
tuna flow. We started this
Which?
topic last week, and we were speaking about the man versus woman. So let me introduce Amy, where we reached last week on the man versus woman. So tulifika mahali tulifika. Okay, no, bado tulibaki. Kuna mahali I think Karemba wako wamekubaliana na sisi.
No, me was not having an issue. You're the one who was having your own things
Okay.
happening. And, okay, this is what I'm going to say. I noticed people are confusing the topic to other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like?
For example, when you listen to Joel was coming from a place of like a more man-dominated kind of a society. Then where you're now seeing emergence of women also doing that same entry.
Yeah, I have a
So when
question.
you look at it that way,
what
is
is
that
the topic?
the topic is
Yeah.
about masculinity and femininity. The balance between the two. Is it a balance? Is it more of when you get to tap into it? That's a conversation around it. So I think that's what I caught. And then for this other guy called Keita, he was also trying to look at it from a place of I think he's more of a feminist. He was fighting for the women more than the men. So I felt like probably he had a lot of, maybe he's tapped so much into that feminine energy.
He still feels women are weak.
Yes, like they have to get that advocacy and all that. And then we had another guy called Gift. The Gift was amazing. Gift, the way he broke it down was very amazing, because what he did was seeing the way with time, from one society, from one ethnicity, from whichever side of the world that you're in, the definition of the two is totally different. And he said we need to look at it from a point of, are we looking at it on a general side? Am I the era we are in, or are we looking at our parents like that? That then will bring out a lot of sense and meaning on how to understand why at one point one is have to tap either on your masculine energy or onto your feminine energy. Like your introduction was very interesting and perfect when you said I, Karembo, has gone to a point where I have tapped into my masculinity, right? Yes. Due to a few circumstances in my life, I had to tap into it.
Yes.
So that's what we spoke about last week.
In fact, what we all agreed on was the difference between a man and a woman is biology.
Subiri mimi. You're so quick in sneaking this shit there. Mtu amengoja sasa nimechill tu hivi nimezubaa. We all agreed.
These two, you can. I
did
don't know
not
what's
agree.
happening.
In fact, we started agreeing with Baiko.
I
don't know what Baiko is.
I did not agree.
I don't know. I think kunafaa kuweka in a room somewhere.
Baiko can't remember that day.
Hapana,
for
you
shit.
two need
Baiko can't
a
remember
room.
that day for
Low blow,
shit.
low blow, bro. Low blow. Hapana. That
Producers,
is a
make
low
sure
blow.
mumepanya wili wakae mahali pamoja. They need to have coffee together.
Okay. So, Baiko, you think there's other difference between man and woman apart from the biology?
Yeah,
What?
the way they think.
Okay.
That's not a societal expectation or construct.
No.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. But tutafika hapo. I just wanted to put that disagreement.
Okay.
So that people are not in a place whereby we are misleading them.
Yeah.
We did not agree.
So we put a pin on.
So we can we are taking it from there.
Okay.
That. So Baiko, let's go there. How is it that man and woman are
Where
different from
Subiri,
thinking?
you are continuing,
You are
assuming
filling me
that
in.
we are
Yeah.
Yes.
Kidizo.
Just abandon me.
We shall fight.
Maze.
Mande ameni attract.
Relax. Hey.
Dizo pana kesi mingi.
Ati nimemwattract. Unasikia msee manze vitu anasema. What the fuck is wrong with this?
No, ever since you
Baiko
got
is so scared. Baiko, imagine.
This is how
Just
it all
think-
starts.
Bro,
Stop
why are
being
you so
afraid.
scared, bro?
No, fuck
You know, you've.
But then ever since Dizo got your glasses, I think you can see the future. And the past.
Baiko is so scared. I can see by Baiko. It's okay.
You're seeing yourself attracted to me.
I'll be very gentle.
Oh, good.
No, yeah, you've attracted me right now. Yes.
So
Jesus.
Is
what are you
that
saying?
a problem, Baiko?
What are you saying? What are you saying? You know,
Answer the question.
I'm
Is
saying
that a
right now
problem?
you have attracted me. Is that a problem?
I have no problem with that, but I want to understand.
Yeah.
What are you feeling?
like we were to have that conversation, I was like, yes, now there
That is
you've
the
attracted me on that conversation. Yes,
Are you moist?
on the conversation, I'm stimulated. I'd say that.
You guys are ready.
Then don't worry. I'll take
You
you.
good?
I'll take you slowly, but
You can marinate me more by the way.
no,
It's
not
okay.
yet. Usikimbie. Najua umezoea. Umezoea watu wa kukukimbisha. Mimi sikimbishangi mtu. Let's go easy, bro. Let's go.
But anyway, so tukaongelea tena hiyo part ya societal construct like the way we've defined man and woman is based mainly on societal construct yenye pia ndio hii nyingine yenye baiko anakataa. Man and woman pia is just basically they think differently because they are man and woman. Tukaongelea bado kwa societal construct which was hapo tulikuwa na baiko hivi, but anyway saizi akaniruka. So the societal construct was men were required to go to war because physically the circumstances in our favor physically than the women.
That I remember.
Yes. Now, if the women were bigger physically than the men, then
Why war?
see, like the time when there was, yeah, like tulikuwa tunaambiwa ni wanaume ndio wanaenda, wanawake na watoto wanabaki. Yeah. So we had a whole discussion on that was a societal construct because paka tukaongelea Kikuyu. While the men had gone to war to protect them, the women even them went to war.
Hapo tulisema no. Hizi vitu una sneak in. I'm going to refuse them, bro.
You're not agreeing.
Tulisema Kikuyus are special cases.
Okay.
Do not.
But that is a societal construct.
No, don't put Kikuyus in the society, please.
It's still a societal construct. It's still because
usiweke wa Kikuyu kwa society.
What the feminine energy you're going to look from a woman from let's say a cultured place. Let me use Masai. We've been using Masai. The feminine energy you're going to look for from a woman from the Masai community is a totally different energy you look for from a Kikuyu woman.
That's why I've told you. Do not put Kikuyus in the
So it's
society.
societal construct. We can't
Yeah,
say
it is a society.
It is not society.
Guy, what stereotypes have I walked into?
Okay, Amy, so Amy, tell
So
us.
what
Adi
are you
hapo.
looking for from a Kikuyu woman?
No. See, we are just talking about the masculine. Like a Kikuyu woman can't be feminine like another woman from another culture.
That's so stereotypical.
Very
Who
much,
said
yes,
that?
and it is true.
It is very true.
It is very true. It can be stereotypical, but a fact. It might not. It might not be a good thing, but
Let me ask you a question.
it is a fact.
Emmy,
Wait.
you've dealt with Kikuyu women. I'm very sure you have
I'm
Kikuyu.
one.
She is a Kikuyu woman.
You're Kikuyu?
One, yes.
Ulikuwa nafikia she's Maasai.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Please, patia hata nani pia mic pale. You can. Yeah, you.
Ngoja, kuna mtu mwingine anaona kama mimi. Hebu nipe hizo glasses zako. Are you sure she's Kikuyu?
She's Kikuyu.
Very much Kikuyu.
Bro, no
I'm
way.
from Nyeri.
No way.
No ma.
Transformers lazima zikatwe.
Except that.
Baiko mbono uamini.
Okay. You thought she's...
Baiko mbono uamini.
Wacha tuendelee na show.
You thought she's a what?
You've really heartbroken
I
Baiko.
thought
by
you
the
were
way.
Luo bana.
You have heartbroken Baiko big time.
Unajua when we were kids we used to play with this mtu wote amegrow up Eastlands anajua hizi tires zilikuwa inaitwa Michelin. Unajua?
Watu wa Islam tunajijua.
Umeona? You've seen them?
Yeah, you una kila pipe middle.
Bro, na unasonga.
Unaweka mafuta huko ndani.
Hata ni
Maji
inajaa
maji ya
mafuta.
siwa.
Unaweka tu mchanga. Sure.
What?
I'm telling you.
You have to be innovative with what you have.
So where is that example coming in?
Me when I saw Emmy na nikaona lower part yake it's like no, this one is not from the mountain.
Oye.
I'm sorry Emmy basi.
I'm sorry to
No.
disappoint.
Sasa huyu amesikia vibaya. Unajua yeye na watu wa mountain apendi.
Really?
Lakini usiwajuanga
Oh,
watu wa
yeah.
mountain wako na ile kitu inaitwanga Wanjiru syndrome.
Yes. Kabati just
Johnny Bravo.
Jiko.
Yeah,
Johnny
Wanjiru
Bravo.
syndrome actually. Big at the top, Triangular.
But that is now
Naka prison.
our older sisters and our mothers. I don't think.
Very unfortunate that the newer generation isn't following up to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fortunate. It is very
Fortunate.
fortunate.
It's
No, you
not
can't tell
unfortunate.
people apart.
Unfortunate for
Thank the Luos, man.
not the US, bro.
Thank the Luos.
Thank Kim Kardashian.
So you want to say
We have
all-
fathered a lot of kids
No.
in
So you're
the
saying all
Kikuyu
these
land
asthmatic
because we
issues-
know the men can take care of them.
No, all these asthmatic issues we are seeing
Yeah.
is all coming from the Luos.
The
Yes,
different body
that's my-
types.
yeah,
Yeah. It's the Luos.
I'm purebred Kikuyu. So.
Hakuna.
It's what.
Both my parents.
Yes, hivyo ndo venye uliambiwa ni DNA. Enda tu kafanye
both my
DNA.
parents
Kafanye tu DNA uone tu
are
budako
from the
aki.
Highlands.
No, I think we should
Kafanya
do
tu DNA
ile
ndio uone budako
ancestral
akirudi hivi
genetics ya
shit.
ethnicity.
Mimi kwenye
I think
sasa,
inaonyesha.
where I can agree with the Dizo about the DNA. Stuani ama
Please,
just
please. We already there.
bro, it's the hairline. Hapo.
It's either John Kennedy.
Ni kama wenye watoto wanatolewango wakivutwa na kitu wanavutwa na nywele.
Ni nywele ndio imeshikilia hii.
Unajua ni wa stubborn.
Yeye pia hataki kutoka hadi huko ndani.
I can agree hapo lakini
Wamepata palace with many rooms.
bro.
But Amy, you don't agree that stereotype that Kikuyu women are actually very masculine.
Okay.
Okay, what?
No, I don't agree.
There could be a perspective that supports that.
We
Can I
want to
ask a
hear it.
question, though?
Yes.
With Kikuyu women, have you noticed that there's a form of grandmothers taking care of their children, of their children's children?
Yeah.
So it's more of a matriarchal society. The men aren't doing anything, just getting drunk, walking around. Majority,
It's true. That's also a
not
stereotype.
a
in
minority. It's
Kikuyu
actually
culture.
a very
Simiko
vast majority
podcast.
that does
What
that.
do you mean?
That just get drunk and abandon issues out.
I don't know how Kikuyu
The
are going to
women
separate
handle
that.
everything. What's not happening? Man?
So
Where are the
in
men
that
situation?
in that scenario, can you take the same standard of what a man should be and what a woman should be in that context?
Not really.
So meaning what a man should be and what a woman should be is basically just a societal construct.
It's basically just biology. You were born with a
So you're
vagina,
like
I was
Dizo.
born with a penis. So,
So he's agreeing with you.
Yes,
yeah.
apparently.
Like you're born with a vagina, I was born with
No,
a penis.
but
Everything
there's-
else is the same.
But there's that stereotyping when he was talking about Kikuyu women are masculine, and yet
They
we've
are.
had the Luo chicks.
A Kikuyu
Are
woman
very
will push
bold
a man to actually
and-
work.
But you know, being bold doesn't mean it's a feminine,
masculine.
it's masculine.
Yeah, I think we're bold.
Even
I don't think
feminine
we're
is bold.
masculine.
No,
Is it?
Kikuyus
No.
are masculine. Yes.
You
Kikuyu
guys are
women
looking
are
from
masculine.
it from that
Don't jump out
Wanjiko
of that
syndrome.
masculine card.
No, it's the Wanjiko syndrome inafanya mwone like Kikuyus are masculine.
How?
No,
But you know, by the way, ikifika time ya war, based on how Kikuyus were built, I think the women were the ones who.
They're the ones who actually went to
Dizo,
war.
today
man.
you're salty by the way.
Bruh.
No,
No,
Remember that
we-
story
we-
of that
we-
mama called
I might
Wango
agree with
Makeri?
you. The shape of the shield ya Kikuyus, bro,
It's for fighting.
it's actually a triangle.
That's for fighting. Now, lower body strength is on another level.
Okay, it's true though.
Yeah? So meaning is the why unapata kwanza especially the men from the Luo land. Na hata nikwambia even the women from the Luo land are feminine more than the Kikuyus. Because the women in the Luo land chenye tu wanakuja wanaonekana nayo is the bitterness the moment they are men.
Marry outside their
No,
tribe.
doesn't maybe give them security.
Okay.
Unaona? Inakwaga tu ni kupush their men. Yao itokagi ati kufight na their men. Inakwaga ni either to shame the man didn't do this. But the Luo women don't mind a cheating man.
Which is
Tuko hapo si wote. You know, it's just that they are bold. It doesn't mean they're masculine. But now come to the Kikuyu woman. Now, the reason why the Kikuyu woman atapatana na the Luo man is because the Luo man hajaekwa atulie. Now, this is when it comes to just maybe socially masculinity. Haujapatiwa room kutulia. Ukitulia hivi umeshemiwa na both the women and the men. But you Kikuyus, your men are not shamed.
Kutulia in what sense?
Like mwanamme ati kwa Wajaluo tulie ile huna kakitu umewekwa. Budo unaweza ingiliwa hiyo town mzima yani hadi uanikwe.
Kwani wewe ni vyombo kwa nyumba?
Ati kwanza tisijui wewe ni mlevi umeni
Wewe ni vyombo kwa nyumba.
bro, you are lazy yani pale
Like you
utaingiliwa
must
na
have a purpose.
yes, asi wanaume no unapata kwa Wajaluo ego is everything. Because mwanamume you have to show up yani umewekwa hivyo. Na hawa wanawake the moment unasleki mwanamke anakuanika. So unapata huyu mwanamume akienda patana na dem Kikuyu hiyo ni kitu anataka. Kwa by the way huyu mwanamume si yeye anataka kufanya kitu yote bora ni please. Alafu
Lakini hizo
mbona nisimuonyeshe venye kuna mimi
hizo swali, at what point does ego end and reality begin?
Where ego occurs you is where it ends.
Hapo the reality inaanzia.
No.
And you'll be like, why am I doing this shit? Why am I so full of myself? Yet I'm
No,
not
but you
achieving
know,
what I'm saying I am.
Ego for most people is still a reality. Reality begins when you're self-aware. You know, you can have ego and you're aware you have ego.
Yeah.
Meaning you know where to use it. It's the same way, I'd say smart women do. Or in our social construct is what I'd say whores do. I consider whores as very smart women.
Very intelligent.
Yes.
by the way. They know how to make their
They
bread.
know when to switch their femininity and when to switch their masculinity.
They know how to make their
Aho
bread, though.
atakuingiza box hadi ukubali utalipa 3,000 na hauna
hiyo do na
hiyo
utaipata.
do, unaenda unalala na yeye ukose hiyo do. Huyo ho ana switch bro from that femininity yenye
Utati.
alikuingiza box. Urealize ni mwanamume. Hiyo wigi kwanza ndio. Mimi
Why would you go to a home unaona pesa?
venye yani amekuingiza box yani ile you know what naenda kuomba hiyo do hadi nipate.
hata si lazima hata ukwe nayo but she will make you wherever you get the money you'll have to send that money.
Yeah.
Bra hivyo amekuweka na hiyo yani tamaa.
Enyewe you guys endeni tuko wasapere turo safi.
Ndio maana nakwambia una nyinyi wasapere nyinyi.
Notice alafu you remember there's this conversation, I think it was on the Rabbit Hole. There was a conversation when Nold were looking the whole Kikuyu culture and saying the way Kikuyus are just shit. In terms of, you can tell that the woman is the one who's trying to control the whole community, even how it moves. You remember that conversation?
Yeah, it's not that we the Kikuyus are shit. It's their culture is shit.
Yeah, the culture is shit. It doesn't. The man has been. It's like Nikama gets censored. He's made to think he's the in, but ukunyuma, the person controlling is the woman.
Yes, it's that thing for behind every successful man is a woman.
Now this one is a Kikuyu woman. That's where it came
Constant.
from. Constant. Because you see now the way for the Luos, the man is his ego comes first.
Yeah.
No matter what, the ego comes first.
Na sasa sisi Wakamba tutasema nini?
Wakamba tafadhali we have to fika huko.
No,
Relationship.
cows we
Don't
know.
take us there yet.
Tunajua-
Now.
We'll take a moment.
Tutafika kwa libido, we will call you. Right now we are still on other things. Tutafika kwa libido, we will call the Kambas
We'll go
and the
there.
Kisiis.
Ati, how do you know by the way what's your name?
Ken.
How do you know Ken?
Through school. We were with him in campus.
The introduction was
Okay.
this the first statement you said, Ulisama. What was the thing you guys were known for?
Ojis.
This
Thank you.
Na libido.
What?
And
That's what you
libido.
guys came in saying.
Imagine.
I wonder what they're saying. These people
I wonder
wonder
too,
OG.
man.
Hey,
I'm hearing
hey,
this as a
hey.
first time.
We shall wonder together.
This time, the best thing he's
But
known
these people
for
need to
is chapel.
We pray.
What do you mean?
Thursday and Friday. Thursday, it was Tuesday and Thursday.
What are you people talking about? It was
Tuesday and Thursday.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Every morning we go and have a joint prayer session. the
In
whole
suits
school.
or something.
And then Pia Fridays we used to have like some
Bible
performances. Kulikuwa na watu wanaimba.
Very, very good.
People who are famous
Some
to you,
girls
to us they
mlikuwa
were
mnaenda-
just fellow students.
Unaona mnajua kale by then ikoka con rotation.
Hey, but those throats used to sing.
But anyway, so tulikuwa hapo kwa
Matriarchiness, yeah, from one in
from the Kikuyus. Na is it really matriarchy? wacha nikupatie there was something we were talking with the producer tukisema venye if we are to speak kwa reality yenye tumesema wanaume ndio leaders. Statistics mingi ukicollect utapata wale wenye wamekuwa under men's leadership hawajakuwa na much growth kuliko wale wenye wamekuwa under women leadership.
Fact.
Ukiangalia hata kwa corporates wanaume hatusaidiani. Mwanamume atasaidia demu wake chipo ama mademu wake, but hatasaidia mabeshte zake wanaume.
Because anataka kuona kwa kiongozi.
Yeah, but mwanamke akiwa on the top, yeye anataka in fact yeye atataka hadi usaidizi wako. Iko cheki ukiget deal letter. Yeye akona hiyo kitu ya kufanya, but hana the capacity ya kuvuta ma deals. Maybe hajui kumove kwa ground. But unapata wanaume wengine wanajua kumove kwa ground. Mimi najua Putin anauza mint. Yeah? Niko hapa kwa mic. Sitawahi mention. The best person mwenye utasikia na mention ni dem.
Ama Baiko.
Hata Baiko hata mention. Baiko si hata kwanza ni jirani.
Bro.
Ni neighbor. Lakini hata mention. But we Karembo utako, by the way guys, if you want to make a cocktail, I have a friend who mwanaume mgani anakuja anasema hizo stories za mint. Itakuwa ni brother umenipatia nini? We niletee mint and then I sell your mint. But for the chile she'll buy na bado akuuze.
That's actually
Now,
a fact.
umesema something very important about how men are wired. Unakumbuka nikikwambia I disagree with you, it's not about the society.
Yes.
Now
About
we get
biology.
into the biology itself, how we are wired. Sisi our wiring is based of survival. But for the ladies it's more based of more of society.
It's not really.
Yes, bro, it doesn't matter where you take a woman, grow something there, not necessarily biological life form or anything. Even the relationship itself, she will grow something. But
So if
okay, but a man himself, bro, mtu ni mimi kwanza alafu ni wengine baadaye.
So meaning if it is about biology, not just societal construct, then we have been living a lie that men are leaders.
In what sense?
Because it means a woman anywhere will bring growth. But for a man is about survival. Mimi naweza kuja nikate hizi miti zote for as long as na survive.
As long as umeuza kuni hiyo siku.
Bro, so as long as kuni zimeenda,
I'm good.
I'll come kill everything here.
So can we say a man is a leader to himself?
No, a man is only a leader when a woman is around, when there is growth.
Yeah.
So it's the woman who gives a man purpose. A man without purpose, bro, as we are.
But it doesn't.
Wait. You know that one somebody will come beat you down for it, right? You know,
For
in
what?
this context, have you seen this post people place and say, a man can live on bare minimum. He doesn't need all the aesthetics.
Yeah.
The woman is the one who brings the aesthetics. So you'll be like, who said the woman is giving me purpose? I can still have purpose with the bare minimum. Think
But
about
now-
it from that end.
So you see, that's what me personally I think for the longest, that's why nilikuwa nasema me I feel venye sisi tuko is societal conditioning.
If
But now if we introduce the biology, then sasa ina deny hiyo fact ya kuniambia mwanamume anatoa purpose wapi if we have nothing about growth. Kama sisi ni about survival. Me, my purpose is to survive.
exactly.
My
Survival-
purpose is to be a beast.
Exactly.
yeah, and you know,
Every
It has
day.
nothing to take care of anyone.
And it is every day.
It is
Si
every
leo
day.
peke
Si
yake.
leo pekee.
Yes.
So meaning for me to pursue a purpose of growth, I need a woman.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's
You
you.
actually
Yeah.
do.
Huh?
Yes.
You actually do.
No, that's not me. That's based on your
reality.
analogy. I'm just using your analogy.
That's you.
I'm using your analogy.
He's making a point.
He's building off your point.
Yes, as in I'm not saying it's
Me, I'm
me.
going to
So-
refuse this point.
In short,
I was not supposed
is that
to.
what you're
Building it
saying?
up.
That's not what I'm saying.
Building it up after that.
Eh,
Yes, you will require a woman. Because if you don't have that, what else is your life leading to? Are you growing just for the hell of, okay, I'm going to go old?
Okay, you
need
can
to
find
that
purpose
point.
outside of a woman for sure. Just like a woman can find purpose outside like of a child or husband.
But why would I need that purpose? What I can live on bare minimum for the rest of my life. I earn maybe what? Say maybe
100
minimum
bob
wage Kenya ni 30k.
20,
No, oh
17.
goodness God, no.
Since 17.
Oh,
17
shit,
or
it's
15.
that
Yeah,
low.
it's low.
20K.
It's very low.
20K.
Okay,
I
so
think
me
17.
personally, I can
Okay,
earn
just-
like 100k every month and I'm good. When I have a wife, maybe 300, 400 is required. Whilst,
You need a
But-
reason
but by
for
the
that.
way, like,
yeah, I need a
If-
reason for the
Okay.
If
extra.
Baiko
You know
I can
what I'm
earn
saying?
100K
No, uta survive. Bro.
and I can survive, why do I need to grow?
Yeah.
Now, this is where I was going with that point.
Uh,
You see, for masculinity and femininity, rather male or female, if we go to the biology and we look at the aspect of survival, it will be very, how would I say it? On my end, it will be very, very sad if I say that we need women to grow.
okay.
Not sad in a way that we don't need them, but sad in this way. We are limiting growth,
Okay.
and that's survival. That mimi nikisurvive leo, I'm not seeing anything else beyond that. Then it will, I mean, our existence will cease to matter. Because if I'm just surviving off my 100k, nakuja natoka kwa nyumba, I go to work, I come back to, bruh, it will make a lot of sense that I will actually need a woman for that push. Because analeta sasa something else. For example, Ken's example, 100k, 300k when you're with a woman makes a lot of sense that ni yeye anakupush kwenda huko. And you have that capability to keep on increasing it. But it is there regardless, even without the woman or with the woman. You have that.
The potential is there.
Yes. Bro, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Shida ni wewe unafaa kujionea how to do it ama where to do it. Because you look at how men are working. More than ever now, relationships zimeanza kudecline. Right? Bro, mimi kukua na dem si lazima. As in we can basically thrive of each other through.
So it has nothing again to do with the biology the more you go on.
Yeah.
I'm going there. I'm going there. Biology yangu venye inani limit na ndio nataka nikupeleke hapo. Mimi kukua na dem doesn't really even matter. I can thrive on my own. If I'm surviving each day, bro, see, I just need to keep on surviving. And I keep on building on that. Now, where it gets messy ni kwenye needs zako zinaenda zikiongezeka. I actually wanted to go back to your example and ukisema based of society. I think hapa tunaingisha duality. It's good that tunaenda we keep on adding on what we are learning. When it comes to masculinity and femininity, there's a point you reach, you stop surviving. Unapata? You aspire for something better.
You now start living.
Exactly.
Like, which
Thriving.
point is that?
You start thriving now.
you get bored. Let me say, for men, we get bored.
We get bored.
We get
So
bored. very
that's
easily.
what, yeah. So now you see when you now look at it from that aspect.
And that for men is not biological, that is a societal construct.
Thank you.
Exactly.
That's what I wanted to even say. I don't see, when you put it at that point, it's no longer biology.
I would actually think it is.
It is
No,
not.
you see, for
'Cause we strive
biology,
for better.
What?
no, you
Most-
don't need
most
biology.
people
They
strive
don't
for
need-
better,
Based off.
We don't need better, but we strive for the next big thing.
which is
We've accomplished this task. Let's accomplish the next. Let's accomplish
Yes,
the next.
and by the
That's
time
how
you
society has been built.
but by the time you want to onboard the biology, unless you now want to expand, you're no longer building up. Think about it.
the
This
society,
is the biology.
and it has been built on both, on that duality of man and woman. Without the woman, the society would have been built because, you know, why am I building that society?
Like, why do we need to stop cooking with firewood in the house?
Now,
Buy gas.
let me go there. Kwa sababu, you
Wait, before you go there, the one you see now for firewood, that evolution, where would you place it? Because it's not biological, yes.
That
You
is
can call
societal.
it societal, but what? An
a
evolution
s-
of
My
It
wife
is
came into
society.
the
It is
house and
societal.
told me
Societal
the
is-
firewood is choking her. So let's get
bro, it
something
is
else.
too dark.
Our children are dying.
Or
The child-
it,
children
can
are
we
dying of
say
coughs.
for societal, it gets to a point where there's now evolution. One way or the other.
Evolution is based sasa on the progress of the society.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now you stop being biological you jump into society. Kwa sababu, you remember when we were talking about love and we are talking about primal nature of human beings, that either way bro, siku moja utajipata unataka dem. Either way, one day you will find yourself wanting a man. You jump out of that biology.
He referred that to women. Nigga cringe.
I know.
Nigga cringe. They go like, one day you'll want a man, bro. Hey, Michael, please.
But then you get
No, I thought it was that you're talking about
Anini
men.
mnasneaking
wait,
huku ndani
women,
by
no
the
homo, no homo.
I don't know what romance is going
See,
on
I'm
hapa.
helping out. I saw how he cringed. I was like, no, he did.
Wacha,
But God
categorically
did it
static.
intentionally. He did that. Your mission.
Kwa hiyo Michael anatafuta watu.
Me hiyo kitu ati one day you will stop. The women is gone. I'm like, what are we talking
Walai,
about here?
maybe nimemtetea siku anajua. Maybe kuna ana hint bro. Michael is okay. Yeah, you can go.
I will categorically state this. In state pressment. Ni pressment ama pressure. I am not gay.
But you like that thing up there.
No, hey.
Bro.
Najua hata dogi ikifeel
Ona
safe.
venye Dizo anacheka na
Maybe it's
furahi.
coming from a guy.
Atasema ni mkamba.
Ni mkamba by the way. Ni mkamba.
I'm in danger.
Unajua umesema hivyo nikakumbuka kitu ingine. Okay, I know this is off kidogo. But there was one time we were saying that I think all the gays that we know are all Kikuyu, right?
Yes.
I don't remember that. No, me, I know Luo gays. I know even Masai gays. What do you mean?
Personally.
Hey,
This
like
Masai
those
gay,
parties you're having,
this famous guy.
No, but then he said
Michael, who are you asking
what
for?
is going?
What do you want, Michael? You want the number?
Who are you asking for?
I can give you the
elections, man.
I always say this. This
I
is a
can
very,
give you the links,
this
bro.
is a very slippery slope that I do not want to participate in.
And Michael, why are you so afraid of
Are you
it?
sure it's that slippery?
Have you ever tried it and realized you don't like it?
Bro, let me tell you something.
Why are you so scared? Are you afraid you'll try it and you'll be like,
Wacha tuweke pia kwa hii conversation. We go there, bro. Mimi nishaikatiwa na gay. And it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
like where did you reach?
No, si nimekwambia? Wakamba.
Where did you reach?
Oh, it was a cow.
Ilikuwa Mkamba.
Okay, now
Where did you reach? Mimi nataka kusikia. So did he tap or how did he disgust you?
He just said he
Dizo,
was
why are you
disgusted.
getting into particulars?
Wait,
Why was he disgusted? As in alispankiwa, alikisiwa, as in come on,
Was
yes.
it disgusting or flattering? Because at least now you know you can pull both
Oh
sides.
goodness,
No,
God.
this is the
That's a good question though.
It is very good.
Yeah, that's a
In
good
fact, we are
question.
going there. It was
Oh, okay.
disgustingly flattering. Yes.
Well,
Because at that point you're like, hey, even men want me now.
And you
It's
remember,
true though. It does talk about your sexiness.
and you remember Dizo saying,
I don't know why whether it's
Putin, angalia hiyo time tafadhali.
Dizo
We
anakuja
shall
kuniambia
use
is
that
attracted.
somewhere.
I'm like,
Lakini,
bro, what the
Dizo is
fuck,
too
man?
busy starting a conversation here saying the way I can go for both whatever. Na wewe mwenyewe utaki kuongea about your experiences.
No, me let me
with
tell you. Yangu ya kukatiwa na magei.
kukatia ama kukatiwa na wao.
Sijai katia gay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not into
Wale hujai jaribu kuona ka game yako
You're
inaweza
sure?
ruka both ways.
Ni
I
jaribu
know I
kukatia.
have, and
No,
it works
sijai
wonders.
Beautiful.
sijai katia.
No,
sijai.
it's a fun endeavor to go into. We're not going.
So, how did it end?
I Michael,
Oh, it
don't
was
run,
funny.
don't jump.
Nigga wanted to go back home with me. Mimi niko like,
Si leo.
acha nirudi nyumbani. Saizi I'm on my periods.
Wait, ulikuwa unakatia kama nini?
You pulled a period card.
Right?
Yeah, you have to, man.
You were the girl in this
No.
No.
period.
So how did you get the
Switched
period?
at the end.
Yeah, you just switch at the end and be like, I'm on my periods, so I can't
What the
go.
fuck, man? Ali change gender. But you know, for me, it was disgusting, but it was also very, very. Nasemaje? It was
Flattering.
interesting.
Please, you've said flattering. We are there. You
I
said
cannot refuse it,
disgusting.
bro.
Yes.
Because mi nimezoea kukatia mademu. Mademu wanaingia box. Huyu hata sijamfanyia anything. I've just been there, and he's already wanting to go home with me.
Kwa hapo like, sasa Michael.
Anataka hadi kulipa mahari.
Waje leo.
No homo.
No homo, by the way. No homo. Hey, man, like women.
Michael!
I'm telling you, man, this guy had undressed me. Man, this guy touched my belt and I'm like,
Wait, from the back, from the front.
would
Ali
you-
touched-
front, bro, eye contact. I'm
Wait,
like,
alishika belt hivi akavuta like
mi nilikuwa nimesimama. Now this is the thing. Sikusimama wenye wafikiria.
ndio akushike mpaka belt. How did he?
Hey,
I think
Samuel, have you pictured this room?
I want to know.
back.
Ndio ashike
I'm telling you, we need
No.
to see Diesel's Pornhub history right now.
No, I'm actually really
things he's
interested,
saying.
bro. How did he pull your belt?
We were watching a game.
And he was in
wait,
front
you,
of
he
you.
was your pal ama alikupata ka
Wait,
ukiwa
my
anakatiwa,
pal.
si amekatiwa, is not the pal.
No. Nimse, I used to go to, I was in campus. So I used to go to his cyber to print out my papers.
Okay.
Tukakuwa mabesti tu hivyo. Hey,
Haukuwa unalipa.
Bro, lazima nilipe.
Okay.
akidizo.
I'm just
Diesel.
confirming.
Amepata
Like,
pretty
You are
privilege.
such
Ameanza kupata
you and
privilege mapema.
do
can we flow? Can you flow with the story?
This guy
Yeah.
became friends and then alikuwa mse wa Chelsea. Ndio maana hata hizi kusitakani kuona game za Chelsea.
Watu wa Chelsea. Watu wa Chelsea.
Trauma.
Iko
Trauma.
shida that club, bro. And I see it from the balls, man. So we go with this guy. Nikamwambia manze, I'm watching a game. Join me. Ilikuwa game ya Harambee Stars and then Chelsea later. So he finds me in the club. I had another chick. And bruh, the first instance here, I think it was Harambee Stars that scored. I think it was playing with Nigeria or something. It ended either 2-2 or something. So ni zile, you wake up and si unajua ile dap ya wanaume.
Kuhagiana.
ile
Dap.
Mulihagiana, bro.
Kudap, bro. Sina
What is kudap? Hebu please tueleze kudap ni
This
nini?
is dapping. Let's do it. Hivyo
Okay.
sasa.
Okay, sawa.
dizo amezanga hugs.
No, tujashikana.
Okay.
Notice
But
the
this is your
distance.
it's not gay to hug.
It's not
gay.
it's not
It's not.
I just want to understand what he actually did.
Bro,
Go ahead, bro. I'm
Be
listening.
honest, man. Men some love too.
you were in the same school.
Yes, we were. Like, and you're in the middle of us. You're sitting in the middle. Yeah.
have no problem.
You're okay.
I can
So go
control my
ahead.
bitches, but-
Go ahead.
So,
Is it not the bitch shit too?
He doesn't know it yet. He doesn't know it yet. But yeah, Michael.
hivyo ndo wanakujanga. but-
Kona ufala leo.
So, we tukaanza dapping, man. But I started noticing hizi daps zimeanza kuwa too long.
Mkono inashuka.
No, hapana, relax.
Kuna 10-second rule.
I told you Diesel, relax.
Nika
Twende
horror
pole pole.
movie na
I'll take you easy. Hey, this guy is
10-second rule hapo.
I know.
Dizo, you want to be in there. You want to feel everything.
bro.
Reverse the
Did you
structure
do it?
of
Do
life.
it dramatizing.
So I noticed this nini is getting a bit longer. So tumeanza 1 second, now it's 2 seconds, now it's 3 seconds. Now, bro, you are barely letting go. Nile, hey, sawa, tumefunga. You're like, yeah, okay. Sit down, bro. So we sit down and we were drinking. Ndio nilikuwa nawachekelea mkisema you used to buy mizinga za 4-5, bro, in campus.
Rich kid.
Mi niko na mzinga ya 1700. Viceroy, and I'm good with hot water hapo.
Maji safi.
Bro, na unakunywa na unalewa. Makosa yangu ya kwanza. Nilinunua mzinga. So this guy
Kwanza
is
ya
drunk,
Viceroy.
bro. Na unajua there is that whiskey dick, eh?
Viceroy si whiskey, bro. Ni brandy.
Yes. Wewe endelea tu nayo.
Tunakujua na njaa zako. Go ahead.
Why did you have to mention ati sijui a brandy or a whiskey? I'm like,
No, but whiskey dick is a real thing.
It is
Drink a lot of whiskey.
Unajua naona
and
joto.
Nothing happens.
Si hata ukikunywa ka whiskey ama brandy you feel some heat on your throat.
so you guys are saying you pull the way mnasema if a chick takes gin, Smirnoff or the
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher, so men pull the whiskey dick.
I don't know
I
about that.
don't think it's the same.
It's not the same thing.
not the same thing.
But
Sisi
I
hatuko
I
pamoja.
love where that idea is going. Men also have their own drinks.
Like the
Ushaona-
panty dropper
yeah,
drink.
panty dropper drink for a man. Ushaona mwanaume anakunywa black label. Shots 2-3
You're in the
hivi.
same school with this.
Na chill kidogo.
I'm also
Mimi nitakuja hata
following.
mido nitakuwa nakwambia panda kitanda.
What?
Ai.
What do you mean panty
Ati
dropper, bro?
ukibaiwa nini?
What do you
Like
mean panty
men.
dropper? Like now who?
Okay,
say-
boxer
let's say-
dropper, which
Let's say
however you
maybe
want to.
Amy and I go out and she's like, okay, I want to fuck this guy today. What's the drink she'll buy me? A
Bro,
whiskey.
any that gets you tipsy, not even drunk.
Whiskey. whiskey.
A nigga just needs to
Like
get tipsy.
3-4
You-
shots of
Well,
that
any
shit.
that gets you tipsy.
Just tipsy.
that
Just get me
why-
tipsy. You don't even need to
You
make
don't
me
need to be
drunk.
drunk.
You know, we've drunk with you.
Huh? Please,
No.
and who wanted me?
Is that why you chose to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always pass out so that
Utaki kuwa-
You know how to do
mutakwa sana
extracurricular activities.
mutakwa sana muta
Hapana. Dizo you're lying. You want sikutakwa. You're just
Alidiogopa.
daring.
That drink that you guys took has the same dominant effect.
on you.
You wanna explain?
Boom boom.
Yes.
what is boom boom
Yeah, bro, unajua sasa.
Musiniite
Ile-
kwa vitu sikuwa.
lazima tuanzie
When I wasn't sober, stop acting like
Let
we
me
all
say
drank
this.
the
The
same drink
moment he
here.
got to that place,
What are you people
he
drinking?
was already alikuwa scout akajua.
Yako anatembea na ile
Yes,
lower lip
alikuwa like,
bite.
ule. And then he was like,
Ule.
So I think ilifika mahali he was like, okay, Lord, I think you just, he's about to go dark. So the best thing, a nice corner.
No,
That
unajua
shit.
uzuri ya Dizo havijuangi kuficha. Hata tukiwa kampo unamwona ameingia mahali ako like
So you know
let me
his
tell you.
signature.
Aye.
That hand.
It's-
You saw what he
This
did.
baba.
That's what he did. Even in the club, he was
you
like,
see, me, I'm very, very intentional. So mimi sina time ya
that's
sina
what
time ya wewe
that's thirst.
sina time ya wewe kukupatia struggle hati ujue kama utanichipo or not. Nikiingia, I'll make myself, clear.
Yeah.
The
Available.
people who are
Assert dominance.
the people who are supposed to approach me are the people I make eye contact
Assert
with.
dominance.
Period. Once nimesha make eye contact, now you do what you want. Nikikaka nitulie, it's not making sense, I chew.
I came to realize that
Like-
the hard way.
wow.
Like
So
you
there are
go to a
men
club.
who will do that, right? Like they know, he's half life yake inatoshana this.
Yes.
If I make eye contact,
Ndivyo.
insure nakwambia come pitch your nini
Wewe
ukilala.
jua yani by the way venye nakunywa hivi, you're the target.
Have you ever sat
Umemaliza.
down in a club and seen a man look at you?
Nimekumaka.
Lakini mtu atoka na wewe.
Wewe jua kuna kitu tu itafanyika.
Vile mtu akufanyia hivi, enda tu. Jua amesha kukuamulia. Na wewe mwenyewe utakubali.
Aya, wewe tulikuwa mahali kwa Chelsea na
Sawa,
belt
turudi sasa kwa
ikivutwa.
Chelsea na belt 'cause
Baiko so, you people had dabbed for long.
Wait, Dizo, I know you're placing yourself in this. Jitoe. Acha nimalize story, bro.
Ziko bro.
We are too horny
No,
for
I
this
was
story.
bringing you back. I'm
Hauko
saying these
kuwa-
people want to take your shine away from you. So yeah, okay.
Mimi I'm good. Vitu nimesikia leo.
Okay.
So, tuko nini? Tuko in this club, man, and the dabs are getting longer. We buy a small drink, put it in the corner. I have another chick there. And then this guy, we're watching now the Chelsea game and it's over, we've won. And he wakes up and starts dancing. Brass, you see my boys, mi napenda kudance. So, pia mi nikaamka tukaanza kudance. But so tuko na dance pamoja. There was a very safe space of distance between the both of us. Hata kama club ilikuwa ndogo.
Nimekelea Biblia
like
katikati
Francis
yenyu.
Gaitho angepita katikati na
Kabisa.
tosha.
Kabisa, bro. Hata wangepita wawili.
It had to be together.
I mean,
Bro, he's thick. So,
Okay. He's what, Baiko?
how do you know that?
He's thick.
no, he's fat. He's
Okay.
healthy.
No. Baiko has just said Gaitho is
Si
thick.
thick ni fat.
What?
Wanaume
Thick is
wanajuana.
not
Wanaume
You don't
hatunanga hizo-
bra.
Thick is
wanaume
like the
hatunanga hizo
polite-
vitu.
Hapana.
Tunajua umeona.
Thick-
Please note
Ngoja,
that.
ngoja.
Thick is like the
Baiko
compliment
just
you want to
called
give someone
Gaitho
and
thick.
you're like,
Angalia
you're
tu
not
hiyo time.
fat. You're what I would tap. Then fat is like derogatory.
Why are you looking at me like I'm thick?
No, not.
Hey, Baiko.
Bro.
Usihepe.
Ni
You've
police-
called
Okay.
Gaitho thick. Go ahead.
Sina shida. I don't
In the
know.
context of you being with a kachichi guy.
I know worries, bro.
Okay, let's
Okay,
go.
we are getting.
I am safe with my traumas. Unaona sasa, now I look at this guy and he's starting to tell me some weird shit and I'm like, bro, unasema nini? But kwa akili yangu I'm not registering anything.
When you say weird shit, please can you put us
He's
in?
starting to tell me that he's getting tipsy. Sasa shanga mbona unaniambia si bro ndio maana unakunywa pombe. He's telling me, oh, now I'm getting drunk. And the way he's telling me, he was wearing specs. He's touching his specs. I'm like,
Card is on.
okay, sitaki kusema hivyo. We,
Fanya Baiko wa blush sahi. Maybe namkumbusha crush wake.
nakumbuka hizo frames zilikuwa
Zilikuwa-
square. So this guy manze, I buy him another round. Alikuwa kunywa Guinness.
Ulikuwa unambaia hata hii unasema.
Si best yangu.
Okay.
Kwani
Si vile best yako tu anaweza kuambia
Oh, this
ako
is not
tipsy.
someone random at the club?
No.
Okay,
As in by now we are friends.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, but someone you met at the club, yeah?
No, I called him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As a friend. Let nobody forget that.
Cool.
As a friend. Are we together?
Yes.
As a
As a friend.
as a what
With
Diesel?
benefit. Friend.
What the fuck?
As in the benefits of buying each other alcohol as friends.
No.
Why
As
do I
a
feel like
friend.
Dizo wanted to be the friend?
Exactly. Manze.
Dizo anataka the friend with the benefit.
Hapana.
Let's go on, Baiko.
Relax. We already friends.
We are friends,
Ukitaka
bro. Sijui
kupita
hata
hapa, we
unasema
need to
nini.
talk. We need to have a
We'll have a very good discussion further.
I should be running.
This side has bromance going on. Yeah.
It's
you
too
are right.
strong.
You are right. You are right.
I cannot. You can't even. No,
as a friend.
And
So
so
you
as
call
you
this
are
person to the club as a friend and
he's
you've been
there with
talking.
you. Anataka kujua.
So Diesel usiingie kwa hii meza. I can see you getting jealous, but kaa uko kidogo.
Umesema nitulie kwangu.
Tulia kwa meza.
Sawa.
Yes. So
Okay.
this guy reaches out and tells me, "Hey, bye, you have a nice leather belt." I'm like, "Yeah, by the way, I bought it in Viewpoint." It's like, "Yeah, can I touch it?" You're already touching it, so I'm like, "Unaniuliza."
Yo.
He was already touching.
At this point, I'm a
I
shit.
like
And you're
your
having a
calmness.
conversation. Yes.
In this,
He was already touching
I'm
it
not
and you were
scared.
just chilled.
I'm not scared.
Okay.
Yes, I'm safe.
So what was he touching exactly? The back wall or
No,
The back
hilt.
full of
No,
feeling
sasa,
the trim
the
of.
hilt. Kwenye sasa the extra
uko
belt.
uko mwisho huko? Okay.
No, aka kanafanya.
Capito.
He was searching this cupboard.
Just the tip.
Aka.
He was
playing
touching the
art. He was playing with the
He was the tip, yeah.
That's the tip, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Because after consent, but
Mimi,
somebody
mimi,
put me.
mimi.
Walk to
Michael
me
is
to that,
standing kind on by the way.
bro. Nimeona
It
hivyo.
seems huko.
Hello.
Go ahead, we are listening.
I'm sorting out here, man. Niko like, hizi ni vitu gani zina happen Nairobi na mimi sijui.
But I said it kitambo mkaona kama ni jokes bana.
Yes,
Disgustingly what was it? Disgustingly what?
flattering.
Yes. Tulikram, bro.
I know, thank you.
Written down.
Hata sasa
When you sit next to greatness,
So while
it's
he's
bound to happen. so
while he's at the tip of your
so
belt.
at the tip of my I'm like, bra,
What the
umekaa sana hapo. As in I mean I understand.
Oh, this
compliments.
while you were just letting this nigga just play with the tip
I'm
of your
surprised
belt.
he was that
I'm not worried,
composed.
man.
Because right now he's telling the story
Yeah, I
so
mean,
calm.
your composure.
I'm not worried. Why should I get worried?
Where was his gas?
It wasn't his first thing.
Yeah, it's not his
the
first
time.
rodeo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't you.
No, it was my first.
Why were you not, because most of the time we hear if a man gets a bit touchy or whatever. And
No,
Ah, no,
you see, the thing is,
We're not violent anymore.
He
For
said
me-
flattering. Base
It was disgusting.
foundation.
I'm like,
Yes.
I have never been in doubt of my sexuality. So I will never get scared about this.
Okay.
Bro, you are just men. As in, nothing can happen. Unaona? Na si ati, bro, nothing can happen. So I wouldn't get worried. But I noticed from the corner of my eye, the chick that we were with, amecheka. And I'm looking at this bitch like, bro, kwani kuna kitu... Is there
Kuna
something
kitu
in
yeye
the air,
ashasoma
bro?
wewe hujasoma.
And I actually sit down. Mi nakwanga msee very
You're the prey na hujajua bana.
hapana, hapo sasa ni wewe unataka kuniweka pre.
Bana jamaa anacheza na tip of your belt. You are the prey.
Bro, it's something good, man.
The
You
woman
see-
had
when you
noticed.
see something good, hata wewe you're bound to
Tunashika.
so
so corner of your eye, you can see that
Man,
chick.
that chick is laughing.
Anakufa.
and I look at this bitch like, ni nini mbaya? It doesn't say shit. I sit down and this guy goes to the washroom and then this chick sends me a message. Tumekaa pamoja lakini hizi niambia. Had to send me a message, bro. This guy is attracted to you. And I'm like, fuck. That belt touch. Those daps. What the fuck? This guy is attracted to me, man. And he comes back. And now I start to maintain my distance. Juu mi siaminingi madem. Hii unaweza kuwa tu kwa jaba wewe.
Lakini wewe uoni kama jamaa anaweza kuwa.
No, it was
Kuna
a curious
venye.
kiss
I'm-
what I
bro, I'm a man, but chufala, man. Never been in doubt, remember that.
Okay.
So Mbona unaniweka doubt sahi bro?
We are listening. Umesema never be in doubt.
I have never
It's
been
okay.
in doubt, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And now we continue drinking, but now the mood has gone drastically down, and looking at each other now like, now every move is suspect, man. Hata kisonga tu ushika glass, I'm like, that is very gay of you. Even the way he drinks now, I'm like, that's some gay shit right there. Mbona unakunywa na glass ungeisha straw?
Make a straw tena. All gonna do me straw.
Now I'm even starting to second guess everything. I'm like, am I doing shit the right way? Why am I attracting men? And now this guy, udem amecheka yake yote, man, cannot speak. In fact, anatuongezea mpaka pombe. I'm like, wait. This guy gets to a point and he tells me he's going home. And I say, okay, safe journey. Ambia nimzindikishe. And I'm like,
Do you mean umzindikishe?
Yeah, like the you
I'm like, nakuzindikisha wapi?
Unaenda kumpandisha nduthi apende huu.
Si ni best yako?
I'm drunk.
Uber.
Umemlewesha. You've been marinating a nigga there.
Ambebe.
I actually stood up.
Kumsindikisha.
Hapana, nile nilikuwa nataka kuconfirm ako maji. Kama angekuwa maji ningemfikisha mpaka kwa tuktuk. Julikuwa naendana na matuktuk. But now this guy gives me a hug and tells me let's go home, and I'm like, bruh. Coffee.
That's where you decided you will slap someone.
Exactly.
Imagine.
Now
After
I realize.
all
After
that.
amekushika kila kitu.
I mean, yeah, because what I've noticed, most
your
men,
teeth.
I think they
Even
French
asked, I
you
thought at the end
before.
he wouldn't even like do anything.
Even peck him on the forehead. Bro, I'll be like, bro, next time.
Kama mkula speki hapo ati.
These are just the
See you later.
Maybe that was even exciting for him, you know. He was just like,
I
oh
was
yes.
like, no, and this is the thing I think we keep on trying to talk about.
Yeah.
Self-awareness.
But you see, Baiko.
Ngoja, wacha nifike.
Okay.
Don't want to see. I already saw and I didn't like
Mimi
it.
hata nishafika kwa
Are you
hiyo
sure
table.
you're self-aware at the point? Because,
Exactly.
man,
Thank you.
all
Okay.
that time, that's when you react.
Uh-huh.
I am trying to imagine all those things happened right in front of my eyes. But I'm realizing when he's leaving that, bruh, this guy is gay.
So were you mad that he didn't come
Not
at
only
you
that,
straight
it's also
up
your
or
punishment. Did it fit the crime?
Exactly. To me, it really did. Hakuwa na njia ingine. There's no other way, bro. I have no words for you.
But
So-
remember, like,
Exactly. I have no words for you, but
hapo ndio mali nakwambia Baiko. So here is the rabbit hole.
yeah. No homo.
No homo, yeah.
Yeah. This is taking his time.
Na ngoja hiyo nini icheze kwanza. Umemaliza? So Baiko, would you say you're straight because you are actually straight, you've experienced both sides, or you're straight because you're scared of the other side?
That's actually a really nice question.
You guys are shit.
Very, very good. Me, I'm straight because I've experienced both sides.
So like he tried to finger you, or has
No,
he
no,
ever?
no.
But how do you know you've
Bruh.
experienced the other side?
See,
You see,
alikatiwa?
it doesn't mean that I need to have the full experience.
Yeah.
Ndio nijue.
Ujue nini?
yeah, it's also
That's
your
I'm gay.
tolerance
Yeah.
of what you can take. So him is saying, okay,
For you, exactly.
It's the same when you said you have your periods. That's
Yeah,
there's
and-
like a threshold, pale, like up and down. I do the
See,
line.
I don't understand.
You get.
But like,
That's enough to know that. No.
Wewe ngoja Baiko ajibu hiyo ati.
Wewe bwana inakusumbua.
Baiko
Really,
ajibu.
I'm coming to you and
By
you're
that
gonna tell
point-
us. Well,
I
lakini
know-
have a
I know why he's
question.
asking. I know
No,
why
but
he's asking.
but in that whole context, tunaongea
Yeah.
for the gay guys and the current topic tunaongea. Does it mean they're not masculine?
Si
No,
ungetaja tu
again,
gift.
also in the gay concept, uko kuna masculine na feminine.
Correct.
Like au pia yani that's why I'm saying this masculine and feminine, if it's energy that can be flipped to, then it's not that ati men are masculine and women are feminine. I think just all of us have both sides. Then depending on your society,
What you tap into more.
that's the one you tap to, the one that your society expects more of your role. Unaona?
if you're a man already. Society expects you to be a man.
But there are other societies whereby
LGBTQ,
no, that's
alphabets.
in your society. That's what that's in your society. There's in another society where let's take just simple terms, just in Kenya, a man in Kikuyu would be expected. A man in Kikuyu would be expected. Would give me a practical example of a man in Kikuyu was expected to just anything.
A man in Kikuyu
Yeah.
was expected to provide.
Huh?
Provide.
To provide.
Yeah.
Like yeye ndio anaenda kutafuta
Yeah.
na analeta.
Yeah.
Now, a man in the Luo land was not about to go kutafuta. Provision ya man in Luo land was kupeana land. Huyu mwanamume ni kuamka tu. Mwenye alikuwa anaenda kwa hiyo land kufanya kazi ni bibi na watoto.